What's up, you guys, man? Hey, I appreciate all the support. It's the Portal Prospect. I am here with the Mental Awakening Podcast. However, you may be listening. If you are listening on Spotify, listen on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. And let's get into the topic of the day, you guys. There's nothing more special than seeing progress. Like seeing you progress in your journey and in your steps. Watching how you elevate, how you've elevated your vibration and your frequency. It's a beautiful thing to see. And it shines through. It's such a what I like to call a pat on the back moment, a humbling experience, just to see your progress. Because to watch yourself go from where you were and then to see where you're at right now, and even to see where you're going, it's a beautiful thing. I think it's such I'm gonna internalize this and make this personal, but I think it's a beautiful thing to watch myself grow as a man, grow as an individual, just grow as a person. I can take a outer look at myself and look at, how much better I am at podcasting than I was when I first started. How much more crisp and cleaner on the production side it is, than from when I first started out. Watching that journey there, seeing that evolution, I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. It really is. I'm thinking that I was going to be able to just stay where I was at and not elevate my mind. I gave myself grace during that time because I didn't know, but looking back on it, it's like, wow, yeah, no, that was never going to work, to try to elevate my life without elevating my mindset and elevating my circle. That was never going to work, because if you want to see your future, look at your circle, because that's your influence right there, the people that you got around you. And so to be able to progress and watch your people progress, watch everybody around you everything start getting better and better for them, it is such a beautiful thing, man. It is. And I'm proud of my circle. And I tell them all the time, man, I see y'all, man. The elevation, the progress is it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And there's more to come. It's not the end. We're always evolving and growing and everything like that. And you're going to look at your progress in the next couple of months and be like, wow, I'm way further than where I was before. So it's just going to continue to elevate and grow. And seeing that motivates you to keep growing and to keep going. That's why I always say, every day is about growth a little bit, even if it's only this much. Because eventually, after 3 months, you're here. 6 months, you're here. 12 months, you're here. leave out of this world after that. And so just watching yourself progress, and then to get the kudos on top, the add-on, which is the kudos from outside sources saying, I can tell, man, that you've been working. I can tell that you have elevated your mindset, and I can tell that you're on a different frequency. And to for that, to get the validation that you already gave yourself from an outside source, which, like I explained to you guys, is an add-on, and that's not something you're looking for. It's a bonus, and it pushes you even more, because not only are you seeing it, your people seeing it, and that gives it even more credence. Because, like I said, the first person that needs to tell themselves this is you. You got to be talking to yourself, giving yourself positive affirmations. That is the necessity. The add-on is outside sources, which, like I said, I would have thought I was progressing with or without, certain statements. But it's good to know. I just think, like I said, don't confuse, like Denzel said this one time, don't confuse movement with progress. Because he was explaining it as in movement, I can move my fingers back and forth like this on the desk in one spot, like this. One spot on the desk. I ain't moving nowhere. But this is this is movement, right? This is movement. But don't confuse it with this. Because that's progress. But this is movement, though. But when you run in place, he was saying, like, when you run in place, that's movement. But you're not going anywhere. It's no progress. It's no forward. You're not moving forward. You're just running in place. But when you have progress and like, hey man, I've been working really hard to really, lock in and get myself together and lock in and build off of everything. Like, to be able to watch, and I'm gonna get real with y'all right here. To be able to tear my whole life down, to be able to tear my whole life down and be able to restart, people think, like, how people like, I just don't want to restart and I don't want to do it. I have an innate ability to be able to tear my whole life down, because I've done it several times. Tear it all the way down to its fiber and rebuild on a brand new foundation. And the foundation I have now is so solid. I'm never going to have to re-tear this down again. I'm never going to have to re-tear this down again. I'm never going to have to re-tear this down again. And to have the ability to be able to still want to be better after you tear your whole life down. After you leave everything. After you sell all your furniture. You leave clothes behind. You leaving your whole life behind in one state and moving to another. To be able to build down and then to always build up and then hit a ceiling. Because I was running from what I'm really supposed to do, and I was not in my purpose, and I was not aligned with the universal God. I was not aligned with the universal God. I wasn't aligned with him. With that. I was not aligned. And so, when you're not aligned, the ceiling Your floor may be high, but your ceiling is low. You have to be aligned for that ceiling that don't even matter, to blow the roof off of it and be able to ascend. The ability to be able to do that, I always give myself credit for that. Because one thing about me is that if I don't like it, I'm willing to blow it up and rebuild. Pull up the foundation of it and rebuild on a better foundation. I love that ability. I love that. And right now, I feel I'm in my what I Kendrick Lamar bad, rich spirit. When he talks about having a rich spirit, trying to keep the balance. I'm staying strong. Having a rich spirit is way more important than any amount of money that you can get. Like I told you, having a rich spirit is a necessity. The money is an add-on. It's on this journey for me, money is a great add-on in it, and it'll help get a lot of things concrete. But the necessity is to make sure my spirit is right. Because if I don't, I will do evil works with that money. It'll be evil works I will do with that money. And I'm just not going to do it. And so, watching the progress of myself, seeing me go forward, seeing me elevate, seeing me do better, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I want you guys out there to do the same thing. Give yourself your flowers. We always spend time giving everybody else flowers. Give yourself your flowers for the progression that you've made thus far. You don't have to celebrate at what you presume the end to be. You can celebrate within it while you're still growing, and give yourself that push in the back that it's still more work to be done. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in today, listening to the show on Spotify, watching it on YouTube. We're here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I appreciate y'all, the love and support. Go ahead and subscribe on each platform. Go ahead and like, comment on the YouTube platform. And I want to thank you for being here. Until next time.